Hello, hi. So I'm making this video just to quickly explain to you how to set up default replies on Spur. So a default reply is basically a message that's sent to people when there's no other automation set up for it, or basically if someone types anything random, right? So that's when a default reply is sent. So to find default replies, all you have to do is go to automation, basic automation. Under that, you'll find all of these flows. You have default replies for both WhatsApp and Instagram and Facebook. In this video, we'll just go ahead and make the WhatsApp default reply, but the process is exactly the same for Instagram and Facebook default reply. Nothing is different. All you have to do is do the same thing that I'm doing in this video, but for Instagram and Facebook in this flow. So I'll go ahead and click on edit, and you should see something like this, just a starting figure or a message. In some cases you might also see other blocks here, but uh, in this case it's just a simple block starting trigger. So this trigger means nothing. It's just that if someone has typed anything random, this flow is gonna get triggered. I'll go ahead and create a check working hours block. Why am I doing that? Because if someone is typing anyone random, my intention is to take them to an agent, right? Because the bot cannot understand them. So we want to take them to an agent so that they can read their query. Now, so the first thing I want to do is I want to check if working hours are live or not. So if no one agent is live right now, why should I give tell this person that their query will be answered soon. So that's why I've created a check working hours block to check currently if the office hours are live or not, if people are live, sorry, people are there to answer the query or not. If if they are not, if there's no one to answer the query, it will send a different message. If there are, it will send a different. Now I'll go to WhatsApp. I'll click to add a message and I'll click on text message, right? We don't need to create a template in this case uh, because the person is messaging us, so the 24-hour window to message them is already open. So I'll create one message. Thanks for your message. Someone will reply to you shortly. That's the message I created. I'm gonna create and connect this with true. True means someone is available. Working hours are currently there are someone is currently within working hours. Now I'll create another message for the false condition, that is when no one is working, right? So I'll create another message. Sorry, we are not available right now. We'll get back to you tomorrow morning, say, or whatever time I want to say, right? And I'll connect this with two. And in both of these cases, I'll then also create a ticket. Creating a ticket means that people will get a, like my team will get a notification, and also it will come in the open section of the shared box, not the closed section, right? That's what we want to check. So I'll just go ahead and create a ticket, and so assignee, I'm going to leave it as default assignee. You can also leave it as that, or you can assign it to a particular person in your team also by clicking the drop down, and you'll get the option to assign it to some person in your team, right? So that's done, and this is the entire flow. I can save it and enable this, right? So this was if you want to do it this way, if you want to have a specific message. uh, Spur also, if you want to create something exactly like that, like what I'm showing on screen, Spur also has a default flow that comes with every Spur account, which is our agent timing flow, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this and I'm going to disconnect this. So all of this I don't have to delete one by one, right? So just ignore this and think of, like, if we want exactly this, but we don't want to do anything of what I did, all you need to do is click on the plus icon, click on start flow, right? And here just select a flow that's your agent timing flow, agent timing and message, right? And you do this. That's it. So everything that I just did is going to be done with this flow. And if you click to open this flow, right? If you open this flow, this is the flow here. right? And you can make changes here as well. So the first message here is we have assigned a query for an agent, sorry, to an agent who will reply to you shortly. And the second is, hey, you message us outside our working hours. Our office hours are Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We'll get back soon, and assigning to a default, assigning to our default assign, right? So that's the exact same thing that we did manually there. But this flow, if you want to make it exactly what I made, you can just simply assign it to this thing, and this is what your default reply will look like. Just two blocks, one is already there, and second one is just a flow. So yes, you can do this, and you can enable this, and you're done. Hope this was helpful. I'll also be adding a video to the description of this uh, video. I'll add a link to another video which will talk about what default replies are in more detail if you need that. Just 2 minute video. All right. Thank you.